Wrestling fans, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from Huffenhart, Germany, weighing 226 pounds, accompanied to the ring by Sir Nicholas Belvedere Crisp. This is SIgmon. And his opponent from the south side of Tokyo, weighing 228 pounds, Menace. Your referee, Tim McGee.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's already been an eventful morning right here on my DLT2 with EWP Pro Wrestling. But I'll tell you, already an exciting hour of wrestling coming your way, fans. And again, this match, main event or anywhere in the world, Mac.
Well, it's the second main event we've had in the out of the first two, so things are going to be going pretty hot the rest of the morning, I guess.
I'll tell you what, that's just showing you right there the level of commitment that the promoters have to bringing you the top action, in EWP in Tennessee wrestling, and in Kentucky, the Southeast United States for that matter. It's right here in the Knoxville, Tennessee area.
This is going to be a quick match, guys. I'm going to tell you something. Both of these individuals here, very fast on their feet. They know a lot of moves, and they're going to demonstrate them right here in this match.
Good kip up there by Menace and counter. Well, I'll tell you what, Menace and SIgmon both, they're great in the art of attack wrestling, but they're also great with those counters, Mac.
They are, and they both have some tremendous defense moves as well as offense, so it's going to be a pretty even match, even though Menace kind of outweighs and is a little bit higher than SIgmon.
Both men, again, excellent. There's a right hand by SIgmon and a headbutt to the mask of Menace.
Menace got caught in the turnbuckles there, and he got flipped over there with a side headlock. SIgmon is in control. Fans, check us out on the internet at HerculesWrestlingPromotions.webs.com. Find out everything that's going on in the world of EWP Pro Wrestling. Check out our live events section. Find out where the next EWP live show is going to be. And keep in mind, the first and third Thursday nights of each and every month in Morristown at the National Guard Armory right beside the Russellville Elementary School. Bell time is 8 p.m. Doors open at 7. Fans, you'll want to be there.
It is indeed the creme de la creme in wrestling action in Tennessee, fans, right here on EWP Pro Wrestling. Now, you see SIgmon with the counter there again on Menace. Menace now back up and into the upright position.
That could be a submission hold.
Mac, it's been back and forth since the first bell there. Now we see we've got almost a modified backbreaker and a surfboard type move here on SIgmon, and that's really pulling on the ligaments in the back and stretching that spine out pretty good. Well,
Menace will lay there and start figuring out his next move, so SIgmon's not going to surprise him with too terribly much, because Menace will have a counter for him.
Both these men kind of chess masters of wrestling chess, so to speak, in the ring, wouldn't you say, Mac?
Great description, great description.
Now, there you see SIgmon rolling out of the ring.
SIgmon needs a breather.
Gonna take a little bit of a breather. Maybe just a little bit.
Don't forget about Sir Nicholas Belvedere Crisp out there on the outside, the man in the top hat this week, guys, and he's got that little staff or wand or cane or whatever it is out there, and that'll come into play, no doubt, somewhere in this match. SIgmon very reluctantly getting back in the ring, very slow doing that.
I'll tell you what, that's one thing you got to say about Menace. He's not really a take a step back and figure it out kind of a guy. He does his figuring out while he's in his maneuvers.
Absolutely, he does. He's a tremendous defensive athlete. Plus, he's got some offensive moves. Just when you think you've seen them all, he'll come up with another one.
And you got to say, he's just really a great instinctive wrestler.
He is. He's got a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience. He's been around a while. Look at this. I don't know what the heck you call that.
Step over. Looks like he kicked one hand free, stepped over on the other one, and now, big tackle off the ropes there by Menace. And now the action rapidly picking up. Menace now, counter and a hip toss. Beautiful hip toss takedown. Oh my heavens, what a clothesline. He about took his head off.
I told you the action was going to be fast in this match, guys. It went from chain wrestling to high impact maneuvers, and SIgmon finds himself out on the outside wondering what went wrong.
Well, Chris better get him back in the ring.
Look out. No, sir, Menace. Oh,
ouch.
And now Nicholas Belvedere Crisp. Oh, he's made to pay. Oh, my heavens, though.
That was a mistake.
Well, he chose to attack two of them at one time. Crisp provided just enough distraction for SIgmon to take advantage.
His face just hit the side of that ring apron there, and I mean, he hit it full flush. SIgmon now has got the opportunity to take advantage and take control of this match. We've got a cover here. Only a 2. Failed to hook that leg, and that's a crucial mistake that I see a lot of EWP superstars make, but it's all because of that adrenaline and that emotion that's going through them inside the ring in all these matches.
Well, you know, Michael, it's real easy. It's real easy for us to armchair coach this thing when we're out here in the ring, but when you're in there wrestling and it's adrenaline and instinct and energy, it's really hard sometimes to review it and say, I ought to do this. But I'll tell you what, Menace took that trip there by SIgmon, and Mac, that outer perimeter of that ring, that's a steel rail around that outer perimeter.
Yeah, it's super hard. The center part's designed to give a little bit to help prevent bones chips and elbow chips, et cetera, et cetera. The outside is nothing but hard. It'd be like getting slammed into concrete. So he took a pretty good bump out of that.
I'll tell you what, Menace now down on the mat, rear chin lock there by SIgmon, and
we saw SIgmon frustrated there just a moment ago. He was choking him, and that, to me, that's a sign of frustration. SIgmon's not happy with the way the match is going. It's right here.
Can he get him? No, sir. Menace. Oh, double stomp.
Great defensive move.
I'll tell you what, just when you thought for a second Menace was going to get things going his way. Oh, bobblehead drop there by SIgmon.
Bobblehead drop. I understand that.
That's a new one, Stan. I hadn't heard that one.
Well, sorry, that one's been around for a while with Siggy. Oh, SIgmon. Vertical suplex, and he planted him in the center of the ring.
And he did not hook the leg.
Again, he didn't hook the leg.
Referee Tim McGee right down there, eye level with the shoulders, but again, SIgmon failed to hook the leg, and that might have cost him a victory right there.
Referee Tim McGee tonight doing a fine job calling the action straight down the middle. His counts have been deliberate, and he has been on top of the action thus far. Oh, what a chop by Menace!
Listen to that all across the arena here.
And somewhere Wahoo McDaniels is smiling. Wow, another one! Mackey really laid him in on him.
Yeah, he's gone to doing a little bit of illegal tactics now, which I kind of hate to see. It's been a pretty clean match.
Mac, that's desperation. He didn't have any other choice, I don't think. You know, the momentum was shifting towards Menace, and SIgmon doing anything he can to gain control back, as he was drastically losing that at a rapid pace.
A touch of insecurity there.
There's trouble there. There's trouble.
And look at this. With a cane there across the throat of the Menace. And the Black and East Assassin now in real trouble. Mac, cutting off the wind like that really does do the damage.
It does. It's almost like a sleeper hold to some degree when they cut the blood off the brain.
And now Menace staggered. There's a forearm blow, rather.
Beautiful.
Indeed,
forearm.
You're right. Pardon me.
Another forearm.
And Menace now. Both men staying toe to toe. Menace starting to get the better of him. Double shots right there. And now rocks him into the corner.
Telegraphed that move there. SIgmon had plenty of time to get the boot up, and Menace goes crashing down to the canvas.
Menace saw it all the way, didn't he, Mac?
Yes, he did. He called it, and Menace saw it too late.
Like so many wrestlers, fans, when they come on here, they realize they're on the top wrestling program in the Southeast right now, EWP Pro Wrestling, and they know they got to lay it on the line, or they're not going to be back the next week.
East Tennessee's premier wrestling promotion each and every Saturday right here on MyVLT2, an hour long from 11 to 12. Make sure you clear everything off your schedule, fans, and you'll want to make sure that you tune in each and every week, because the action is only going to get hotter as it gets hotter in the year.
Menace SIgmon took way too long.
Beautiful move.
Menace made him pay in spades as SIgmon exulting to the fans. Menace reached up there and got him. Belly-to-belly suplex. Belly-to-belly suplex right off the turnbuckle, Michael.
High impact maneuver, both guys down, and now it's going to be a matter of who can get to their feet first, and that may be the deciding factor in the match.
Well, that kind of move hurts the aggressor as much as the other one.
Menace with a right-hand shot. SIgmon trying to battle back, but Menace, got caught by SIgmon. Whoa! But did he catch SIgmon in turn? Clothesline nearly takes his head off. SIgmon now in trouble. Everything going Menace's way. High in air with that.
Modified flapjack there. We've got a pin, and he hooks the leg. 1-2.
He made it.
Man alive.
May have his nose broke. SIgmon's hurting.
That flapjack caught him and caught him hard. What just happened there? Menace goes down. And now again the action. SIgmon up and over. Oh, there's a drop kick by SIgmon, and he planted it to perfection.
He caught him right underneath the chin, and this is only the second match on this week's edition, fans. We've got more great action to come, and you'll want to make sure you stay tuned to your television sets. Don't go anywhere.
That's right, wrestling fans. Set your DVRs afresh for an hour every Saturday on MyVLT2, because you're going to catch the top wrestling action in Tennessee. Menace! Yes, sir!
Springboard elbow.
Springboard elbow by the Black and East Assassin, and he caught him. And
perfectly legal forearm there.
Back.
Yeah,
sends him in now, reversal. SIgmon comes in, a big, I believe that was a forearm, but look at this, Menace followed him in and kicked him right in the side of the face.
And now, the action, to and fro, a pitch battle. Counter now by SIgmon. No, sir. And it appears time has run out, ladies and gentlemen, on this match. Time has expired. Mac, is that correct?
Yeah, it looks to me. I wasn't watching the clock. Referee signal for the bell.
Unfortunately, on these TV matches, we have a very short time limit, so we can get everything in.
Let's check this thing again. Go, Michael, double check with referee Tim McGee, but I think that is the situation. His time has expired. We'll get the decision here in just a second, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, fans, that's been a time limit draw. Wrestling fans, the time limit has expired in the match, resulting in a time limit draw.